this assault. With a boost from Sonic Noah, Death Rex crashes in.
With Halo Shield Mark, it's nullified.
You're unwavering, I'll give you that. But we'll see what the Twin Drive has in store. Critical trigger activated. Power and critical to my Mega Rex. And
now time for Operation Tachikaze Limit Break. Dark Rex's skill. Sonic Noah, Cannon Gear, Sonic Terra, Retreat.
My
Comrades will never fall in vain. Merciless Dragon, report for duty and make short work of my enemy. Superior Ride. Destruction Dragon, Dark Rex. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? It's your boy Yeet here, and welcome back to a Vanguard Zero deck profile today. Today I'm coming at you, as you can guess it, with my Tachikaze Deck Rex deck profile for you guys today. This is a pure Dark Rex deck profile. There is no mix of Raptors in it at all. This is just a pure Dark Rex build. For those who have practically been living under a rock, Tachikaze has been my main bread and butter since I've ever started playing Vanguard. Literally, since the day I picked up a deck for Vanguard, I've been playing Tachikaze literally all the time. I've mastered Tachikaze to no end degree. And in Vanguard Zero, that is no exception. I've been playing nothing but Tachikaze in a few games of Indra because I crafted my 4th Indra, and I'm already at rank 12 right now in Legend. So, yeah, I'm gonna showcase you the deck the main regular Dark Rex deck. This is that deck, and I'm gonna go through and explain to you all the card choices for the spot in this deck. So for the starter, we are of course playing one copy of Dragon Egg. Dragon Egg is your basic generic starter. So he has the ability of when he's retired during your turn, you counterblast one and return it to your hand. This does not have to be during the battle phase that he can return it to your hand. You can retire it to call over a unit and counterblast one, put Dragon Egg back into your hand. And this skill is really good for a starter. Of course, you have your 4 Sentinels of Archbird, and then you have your 4 copies of Transport Dragon Brachioporter. So Brachioporter is when this unit is retired during your turn, you can counterblast one and call Carrier Dragon Brachio Carrier from your deck. This also does not have to be activated during the battle phase and is an easy way to pull out a grade 2 from your deck before you even battle phase even starts for a free intercept. Great card. Of course, I play one copy of Winged Dragon Skype Tarot as well, in case something ever happens to Drag Egg, like I face a Scission or something happens to it as it dies for a skill. This is a backup for that. This is a backup unit for that. Basically a backup Dragon Egg in a sense. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Savage Warrior here. Savage Warrior is a, what do you call, the best booster that Tachikaze can have right now. How I play Savage Warrior is so basically the Savage Warrior Savage line has this ability, well actually Savage and Gigarex, has the ability of when a rear guard is retired during your turn, this unit gets plus 1k until the end of turn. So when Dark Rex is superior routed through Limit Break, it retires 3 of your units, okay? So what I like to do is I put my Vanguard and then Savage Warrior behind it, and then I retire 3 rear guards other than Savage Warrior, who was not boosted, superior by Dark Rex. Savage Warrior gets plus 3k. That's a 22k column, which will basically hit over most triggers in your on your opponent. So this will help you break over those like pesky damage checks that your opponent will most likely hit. And then of course the last grade 1 is I'm playing 2 copies of Winged Dragon Beam Tarot. So Beam Tarot, the Winged Dragon with a Pterodon line in the Tachikaze series, is when this unit is retired during your battle phase, one of your units gets plus 3k. This is another way of adding power to Dark Rex, or any unit you do choose in battle phase. For grade 2s, I'm playing 2 copies of Assault Dragon Plytops. This is a grade 1 re-adder, so when each unit is retired during your turn, you add an Ironclad Shield, Dragon Shieldon to your hand. An Ironclad Shieldon is a grade 0 that has 6k with no ability. So it literally is just a free extra retired unit or an extra booster, which is pretty helpful in some situations if you're really low on cards. Next up is 4 copies of Carrier Dragon Brachio Carrier. So Brachio Carrier is the grade 2 Brachio. When it is retired during your turn, again, does not have to be only during battle phase. You can counterblast one and call Citadel Dragon Brachio Castle from your deck, which is the grade 3 Brachio, and that is pretty much it. So it is a great way. This Brachio line is a great way of getting off multi-attacks, especially in the Raptor series, and it is also no exception in this regular Dark Rex deck. So Brachio Carrier really can get off the big attacks. So you basically play it for AK. What I like to do is play it for AK, activate Dark Rex's skill during the turn, give it 11k, attack with it unboosted to kill or intercept, and then when the Vanguard attacks, and I have to retire a unit, I retire Carrier Dragon Brachio Carrier and the other 2 units on the other 2 column. Superior Ride Dark Rex and get Brachio Castle on the side with a boosted column. That's 2 extra attacks that I have sitting there to do 2 more damage to break through all the PGs, which is really good. Damage triggers are probably the biggest issue of this deck, and so you want to hit a lot of damage triggers. So you want to hit a lot of triggers yourself. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Ravenous Dragon Megarex, just the generic 10k of this deck. 1 copy of Winged Dragon / Patero. This is the grade 2 Beam Tarot, so it's the same ability as that, as when retired during the battle phase, plus 3k to one of your units. Next, I'm playing 4 copies. The last grade 2 in the deck is 4 copies of Assault Dragon Circular Spino. Circular Spino is a great unit to initiate multi-attacks, especially with the Brachios, or in general to hit the big numbers. So when it attacks, you can have the ability to retire one of your units to get plus 4k into the end of the battle. So this unit is essentially a 12k attacker without a boost. Next up, we are playing, of course, my big main boy, my avatar, Destruction Dragon Dark Rex. Dark Rex is your heal trigger of the deck and I'll explain that in a bit. I'll explain the trigger lineup in a bit once I explain the cards. Destruction Dragon Dark Rex has the Bind Zone ability. Limit Break 4 at the end of your battle that your grade 3 or greater Vanguard attack. If the attack did not hit, retire 3 rear guards to ride this card as stand and draw 2 cards. And has the hand ability to bind this card, have one of your units get plus 3k until the end of the turn. So it will bind itself, which is great. And then to retire 3, ride as stand, and then draw 2 is really good. So you don't always have to run 9 draw in this deck, and I definitely do not recommend running 9 draw. However, since you really need a lot of cards to get to Dark Rex's skill, you will be playing some draw, but not a lot of crit. The trouble with this deck is that if this attack hits and then somehow they get the 6 damage, you can't ride a Dark Rex. If you check 2 draw triggers and you desperately need a Dark Rex, you're not going to get Dark Rex. You really need to apply pressure, and you have no shortages of counterblast. Literally, there's only the Brachios and just really the Brachios and Plytops are the only 2 units that actually require counterblast. Well, Skytero and Dragon as well. But how you utilize those counterblasts is the tricky part of this deck, and you really need to be able to memorize and practice with this deck really well to master it like I have. Then on to the other grade 3s, I'm playing 1 copy of Ravenous Dragon Gigarex. This is another way of getting another big column on the board. This is also my favorite unit IRL in standard Tachikaze, so I of course had to play at least the 1 copy of it. As you know, I have that $120 original hot stand Ravenous Dragon Gigarex. I showed it on the stream yesterday. I have the card to prove it. It is a critical trigger of the deck. I'm also playing 1 copy of Tyrant Deathrex. This unit is 15k on your Vanguard, and when this unit attack hits, you are required to retire one of your rear guards. Most of the time, you're going to retire Dragon Egg or Skytera. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Chaos Dragon Dino Chaos. This card is a 2-in-1 trigger. It is a critical by the trigger unit given in this deck, but if it is in your hand, if your Vanguard is grade 2, you retire 2 rear guards and write this card and draw a card. Essentially, this unit is a great free Ezel. You retire 2, get some effects off, beautiful, and then you get to draw a card after that effect. So it essentially just becomes a draw trigger in your hand for the cost of 2 units. I only played 2 copies of it. I was playing 3 until I got my 4th Dark Rex. Giga Rex was my 4th heal. Then, of course, I'm playing 4 copies of Citadel Dragon Brachio Castle. This is the unit you pull off of Brachio Carrier. And then when Brachio Castle is retired, it goes back to grade 1 when the counterblast you can superior call a booster from your deck, which is really good. I will tell you this. People have made the mistake of putting Brachio Castle as your heal trigger. You never, ever put Brachio Castle as your heal trigger. If you seriously need to get that extra attack off for a 10k attack with Citadel Dragon Brachio Castle, you are removing a heal trigger from your deck. Never, ever remove a heal trigger from your deck. Ever. And then the last grade 3 is a unit that most people are not playing, and that is 1 copy of Savage King. Savage King is what I like to call a on-command retire ability. When you play, no matter where he is on the board, Vanguard, Rearguard, you can Soul Blast 1. Literally no other card in the deck Soul Blast is required Soul Blast at all. So this unit is effective, is basically free, and can probably pop off 3 times in one turn if you so desperately wanted it to. Savage King is a Soul Blast 1 retire. One of your Rearguards get plus 3k on the turn. Instead of having like whatever deck normally will play, have a 12k attacker, Savage King is your 13k attacker and can really hit some big numbers. It also has the great ability of proccing off some of your skills that you could use at a time. Your Brachios, early before the battle phase, Beam Tarot, great way of setting up a formation, and it also is a great attacker. This is the deck. We are running 3 crits, 6 draw, and 4 heal. Now, it's time to show you how this deck works in action by playing a couple of games. If you guys enjoy this deck profile, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe down below, as I am going to be uploading a bunch of Vanguard content, especially now that Tachikaze is out in Vanguard 0. So without further ado, let's hit up the rank ladder with my Tachikaze. Raptors will probably be uploaded tomorrow, by the way. We'll play 3 games with this deck. Win or lose. Ooh, looks like we're up against MLB for the first time. So I kind of want to put the Brachios back in the deck right now because I don't really need that right now. And that is probably pretty much all I'm going to put back. Alright, we got Dark Rex, our grade 3. We have Sky Tarot's grade 1. Not looking too bad. We're going to ride Sky Tarot here. And then, since I like to have Savage Warrior in the back, we're going to put Dragon Egg to the side. This is fine. I do have to be wary of Blaster Blade. Blaster Blade can be used for Counterblast 2 to retire one of my rear guards, and I do not want that to happen. And as you can see, he has just literally added the Blaster Blade from his deck to his hand. Therefore, I know not to call another rear guard to attack. If I did not have the threat of Blaster Blade, though, I would have called 2 units. Mega Rex would probably have been the Vanguard. Well, actually, would... Yeah. Mega Rex would have probably been the rear guard, and Spinal would have been the Vanguard. We are going to actually just ride... Slash Terra. And we're just going to poke. Does he ride the Blaster Blade? He does ride the Blaster Blade. That is a good sign for me. Essentially, I feel free now to attack at full force. I do not want to have to ride Dark Rex here, but it looks like I'm going to have to do the chase. I have to do that. So. Righto. Bueno, Bushi. Destruction. Dark Rex. Dark Rex attack. Dark demolition. Draw trigger. Power to circular spinal. Each may draw. Spino knee attack. No need. Good. Here comes the Majesty. Ooh! Holy Disaster Dragon as the heal trigger. That's an interesting unit. That unit requires you to discard a card to add 5k to this unit when attacking. I'm wondering why he's playing Holy Disaster. I'm gonna make him regret it, though. Let's go. Well, we're definitely ride skipping here. Brachio Castle attacks Vanguard. Dark Rex. Twin Drive. Heal trigger. Power goes to Spino. We are going to attack the rearguard Holy Disaster. We are going to get rid of the rearguard Brachio Castle and still call the booster from the deck so that he cannot attack the booster. I am a little bit worried though, because if he does Majesty right now and does get a critical trigger, I could be in some trouble here. Star Call. Ooh, not good. Not good. Because Blaster Dark, I'm in trouble. No Blaster Dark. I'm saved. Not out of the woods yet, though. We're going to retire the Brachio Porter. Activate the skill of Brachio Porter. Retire and call. Do not invoke. Dark Rex. Hit a trigger, please. Beautiful. Critical trigger. Wow, and the extra heal trigger on top of it. That's just bad luck. I'm not looking so good, though. All my PGs are still in my deck. That's just pure getting shafted. I'm still worried he calls that Blaster Dark. Still no Blaster Dark. Either I'm lucky or this guy's unlucky. Or both. Stand trigger? Nani? Wow! That's how I lose. Stand trigger Gancelot. Wow, I can't believe that. Congrats to that man. He beat me with Majesty without having to use Counterblast too. And because of that stand trigger. You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. He made that work. Big ups to that dude. Let's try the game 2 here. Oh, let's put Dark Rex and Giga Rex back here. And we're also going to put the Grade 2 Brachio away. We still drew Dark Rex and we drew a Brachio Castle. Ooh. This is one of Tachikaze's hardest matchups, and that is Pale Moon. If this is a 4 Dreamy Fortress deck, this could be a huge L off the gate. I need to finish this guy before he gets to the 4 Dreamy Fortress. If this is a Dreamy Fortress deck. Which, majority of the time, Pale Moon is a Dreamy Fortress deck. That's a Crimson Beast Tamer, not a Dreamy Fortress. No cause to worry yet. Melody Tamer Farah, SP. Damn, that would be looking nice. But just because a card's nice doesn't mean I'm going to go easy on him. I never go easy. Ride. Assault Dragon. Circular Spino. I think it's time we cook it up a little bit. I call Savage Warrior. Activating Chaos. Chaos Dragon Dino Chaos' skill. I retire 2 rear cards to Superior Ride. Activating Dragon Egg skill. At a counterblasted 1, the egg rehatches it in my hand. I call Brachio Castle and Dragon Egg. Dino Chaos, attack the Vanguard. And clinch! Draw a trigger. Draw 1 card. Power Brachio Castle. Second check. That was a beautiful chain of attacks. This guy's only going to be at grade 2, and I'm already at grade 3. Also, the trigger lineup is not set in stone. People can try 4 crit 5 draw. I just prefer to play 3 crit 5 draw. I mean, 3 crit 6 draw. Dark Rex can be rotate, not Dark Rex, Death Rex. Tyrant Death Rex. What card did he put in the soul? Crimson Beast Hammer. No Dreamy Fortress. Crimson? Maybe? Midnight Bunny. I see. That's not bad. But if you think you're the only one who can actually do plays, you're sorely mistaken. Slash Tarot attacks. Brachio Castle, you're up. Let's go. Dino Chaos, attack the Vanguard, and clinch! Ah. He puts me to 4 damage next turn, I'm going in. He'd have to literally set up 4 intercepts to get rid of me. Hello, Farah. I know 2 Farah in the diamond zone, drop zone, so no way he's going to be able to get the full effects off of Farah. It's actually surprising to see an actual Farah deck. I usually don't see Farah. I see Lukier. Dreamy. This has none of those. This is an Alice Farah deck. Don't think he's going to activate Alice right now. Because what is he going to pull off an Alice? An intercept? That's about it. He could pull Crimson. Ooh, the Purple Trapezes. He's going to send the Purple Trapezes to the Soul Superior Call of Grade 2. On the wrong column. Okay, boy. Alright, what card do I draw here? This is going to determine what I do this turn. Not exactly the unit I'm hoping for. Dino Chaos attack. And clinch. Dragon Egg to power. And then we retire Dragon Egg, Beam Taro, and Gigarex. Superior Ride. I wanted to see some PGs in that hand, honestly. That's not a PG either. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triggers in the deck, 17 cards. What's he doing? He must think that he has enough PGs in his hand to survive any attack I throw at him. Sir, I will take your challenge. Dark Rex attack. Power to Dragon Egg. If I activated Dark Rex, I'd lose my only intercept right now. I need to have faith that he cannot get 4 attacks off this turn. Trigger. Thank you. How? Alice won't stand. And now I just hammer you. Watch. Brachio Castle. Brachio Porter. Attack. Second check. Draw a card. Power to Skype Tarot. Limit break. 1, 2, 3. Counterblast, Superior Call. And then, of course, Dragon Egg. 5 cards in my deck. No more triggers, but 2 more attacks. Dark Rex attack. Dark Fury. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, Lukes. I'm dead here. I had to hope that he didn't have all 4 PGs in his hand. I burned through all 3 of his PGs this game. Wow. That's some serious... Wow. You can't win every game, and this deck is definitely not invincible, but by all means, it is still my favorite deck. And I am still the king of Tachikaze. You cannot beat me in a Tachikaze mirror match. It just doesn't happen. Decent hand. Semi-decent in our hand. Actual Tsukuyomi player for my 3rd game? Looks like it. We're still going to ride Archbird here. Since Archbird cannot hit without Dragon Egg, we are going to put Dragon Egg as a booster. Okay. That was a misclick. That was... I swear I tapped Dragon Egg on my screen. Yeah. We're going to pretend that didn't just happen, and we're still going to win this game. Also, if you want to see me actually play more Tachikaze on stream, I'm just playing these games live here. Aside from when I played Tachikaze last night with only 3 Dark Rex, I still have all those games up on the stream from yesterday. If you want to see me have played more Tachikaze, I definitely won some games last night. You can go check out that stream and see more of this gameplay in action. Ride Mega Rex. Dino Chaos. Retire. Superior Rhino. Draw. At 2000 power to Savage Warrior. Brachio Carrier. Superior Call Brachio Castle. And Dragonite. Add the 4K to the hand. Dino Chaos. And heck. Gigarex attacks with Blood Arm Fury. Dino Chaos attacks with End Clinch. Twin Drive. First. Second. Pull the trigger. Would have hit that. Just saying. Retire. Skill. Call it here. And then call Archbird over top of it. Skill of that again. This time retire Brachio Castle. Put Brachio Carry over there. Free Intercept. No effect to be activated, but big power. Now all 3 of these attacks are going to go through. First Dino Chaos. In hopes I get a critical trigger. Or any trigger in general. Would have been nice. There you go. This game does not count as one of the 3 games, though. This is a VP Farmer, and this is just me kicking his butt, and then we'll get on to the 3rd game. I still can't believe a non-VP farmer got me to 4 fucking... an actual VP farmer got me to 4 fucking damage. That's just insulting. Whatever. I still win. Oi! PG's on a VP farmer. Die in a hole. Alright. Now. 3rd game. Bermuda Triangle. Well, hello. Ooh. I actually like that hand. Burger Waifu versus Tachi King. Ooh. I saw a stand trigger there. Savage Slayer. Can he really get all 3 attacks through? Highly unlikely, but... Well... I'm a little shocked to see he's playing Florist. Oh well. I ride Assault Dragon. Circular Spino. Brachio Porter. Brachio Carrier. Battle. Carrier attacks. Spino attack. Spino skill. Retire. Brachio Castle. Good. I only have one Brachio Castle in the deck, though, so we cannot use Brachio Castle Roulette much anymore. He's gonna hammer my she's gonna hammer my rear guards. I'd actually laugh if he passes this turn right now. Works for me. Let's go. Invincible fortress. Rise up and protect all of my strength. Rider. Brachio Castle. Slash Tarot. Brachio Castle. Unleash. Ooh. Bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. We hit those. Looking really solid right now. We really are. Against Coral. I'm still confused why he's playing stand triggers, though. Get that? He's right. He's playing crits and stands and draws? No heals? Huh? Did this guy forget to put heal triggers on? No, he has heal triggers. I forgot for us. Oh my god. If I didn't pull that Dino Cast right there, he would have gotten two more attacks on me. Wow. She ain't half bad. I'll give her that. But then again, I ain't no pushover. So you best beware, dude. Dark Rexo. Bindo. Attack. Vanguard on the attack, unboosted. Ooh, okay, now we have to give it to the Vanguard. I lost Limit Break because of that heal trigger. This can happen. There is always things that can go wrong. This deck is always not 100%. Neither is the Raptors. Neither is any deck, really. You could avoid these things by playing self-damagers, but it's really hard to squeeze in self-damagers in the Tachi deck. I mean, you can try it for Mega Rexes, but I think the Mega Rexes are really needed. That 10k is really solid. Alright. Now I've got no choice but to put on the burners. I'm going in full force this turn. Ready or not, here I come. Brachio Castle. Attack! Superior Idol. Destruction Dragon Dark Rex. Dark Rex attack the Vanguard. Dark Grasp of Fury. All that, and I was only able to get off one attack. Damn. I'm getting bad luck. Usually this deck loves me. Maybe it's just camera shy. I ain't misplaying. That I can tell you for a fact. Alright, one more. One more. I need to showcase that this deck wins. Because right now I just took 3 L's minus the 1 free VP farmer, which doesn't even count toward this victory. I'm really making a bad example of why I'm the king of Tachikaze when I'm not even winning against most decks. It's kind of a sad sight to see, actually. Indra? Maybe? Don't tell me you're a VP fucking farmer. I don't want to just win against VP farmers. Get out of my sight. And you play heal triggers. You infuriate me. Fight, you coward. Right. I told you. Ooh. Never mind. Right. Spinal. Arch and a bud. Dino Chaos. Dragon Egg. Dragon Egg. Skype Terra. Mega Rex. Brachio Castle. Get him. Dino Chaos attack. And clinch. I'll tell you one thing, sure, that apparently this deck is the fastest VP farm killer I've ever seen. You're not gonna survive this. Damn VP farmer, out my face, fool. Now, actual opponent, appear. I doesn't act like a VP farmer. We'll see if he actually rides a card. He rode a card. We're in this. Let's go. Brachio Porter. Dragon Egg. Hatch. Vanguard on an attack. Alright, Rex. Really? You're early. There's the Magnet Crocodile, alright? Melodic Cat. What a convenient heal trigger for him. But I pull a draw trigger right back. Spinal Rhino. Skyterra. Dino Chaos. Superior Rhino. Reviving Skyterra and not Dragon Egg. Dino Chaos attack. Double draw trigger off of that. Let's go. Got a lot of triggers. We blow through a lot of triggers. Right now, we only have 4 triggers left in the deck, so we have to make our attacks count. SP Polaris. Ooh. That's sick SP. I ain't gonna lie. That's a sick SP. I also apologize for the water marker. Cannot do much about that. Wow, this guy in triggers. Alright. Big points in? Big point pants on? Yep. Alright. Butt kicking time. Split the heavens and feast on earth. I ride the blood-armed tempest, ravenous dragon Gigarex. Megarex. Brachio Porter. And Savage King Call. Savage King skill. Soul Blast. Retire Skyptero. To add 3k to Savage King. Skyptero skill. Add a Cattle Blaster when he returns to the hand. Add 1000 power to Ravenous Dragon Gigarex because it was activated through the effect of a skill. I recall Skyptera. Then I activate Destruction Dragon Dark Rex skill. I'm binding this card early to add an extra 3k to Megarex. Battle Phase. Savage King attacks Polaris. Ravenous Dragon Gigarex attack the Vanguard. Blood Armed Fury. That damn trigger, dude. I hate when they pull damage triggers. Hate it. Probably should have given the 3k power to Gigarex. You guys have a way of retiring that. Binoculus, Leopold, Compass Lion. Damn, bitch, how much cards you gonna draw? Right now, that's 3 cards plus the Malika Cat. Wow, and the draw trigger off of Polaris. You dare. There's no way he doesn't just have like at least 3 PGs in hand. And if I push him 4 damage, I'm giving him access to Polaris Limit Break. I'm not limit breaking this turn. I'm just putting the pressure on. I have to. It actually would be good here if I pulled the critical trigger Dino Chaos from my deck. I really need that right now, actually. Wow! Oh my... Oh! You're tell me, out of all those cards in his hand, he does not have one PG? I see death, and it screams feast. Oh, Dark Rex, you're eating tonight, and on the menu is one nice Polar Bear Polaris SP style, right for a royalty king of destruction like yourself. I literally am fearing nothing right now. Compass Lion, big whoop. From what I just saw, you have no PGs in your hand. If you do have a PG in your hand, I will force it out with Gigarex. And then I will Superior Ride Dark Rex, and you will still die. Compass Lion. Polaris. Limit Break. Leopold stands. Add power to Leopold. Oh, you really love testing my damn patience, don't you, game? But you know what? It ain't gonna work this time. Savage King attack. Plytops, you're up. Let's go. Gigarex, attack the Vanguard. Blood Arm Fury. Death. And that is how you do it. Didn't get to finish him with the Dark Rex, but I don't even care. I just beat Polaris. Freaking maxed out Polaris. Beat it. Crushed it. Done. 3 wins. 3 losses. 2 VP farmers. 1 non-VP farmer. 3 actual players' losses. Not exactly the results you normally see out of me with Tachikaze. If you want to see me play more Tachikaze, leave a like and subscribe. And also go check out the stream that I did last night with me showcasing Tachikaze, so you can see me play the deck more in action, or more of my Tachikaze decks in action. Otherwise, I'm going to get the heck out of here. I got to upload this video, and it is pretty late, and I got to get to work to get tomorrow. So without further ado, I'm wrapped up with this deck profile. This is Yaboy signing out. Peace out, everybody.